that girl is not your friend. Listen up. Here's some red flags in friendships and friend icks and when to walk away, because why are you still friends with that girl? I will not accept any of this in a friendship. If you recognize any of these, maybe take a second look at your friendship. First one is friends who stay in contact with your exes, especially your abusive exes. Especially if they weren't friends before you guys, like if you're the reason that they met your ex. At the end of the day, it's my ex, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be friends with them. There's billions of people in the world, because friend to all is a friend to none. Real friend will not like the people who treated you bad. The red flag is friends who are not happy for your successes, maybe there for you in the low moments, but you know, they have nothing good to say in the high moments. They have nothing to say to celebrate your wins. Friends should be there for you to celebrate, you know, your wins, help you through your low points. They're there through the peaks and the valleys of your life. And if a friend is making you feel bad for talking about your successes, and that's not really a friend, it's kind of like an energy sucker. Friends, especially friend groups who always try to make you feel embarrassed for literally everything, always the butt of the joke. They make fun of you for, you know, posting online, or maybe they make fun of you for how you dress. They're not your friends. It's so hard because, like, you're like, well, maybe I'm just too sensitive. No, like, they're just not your friends. One is girls who will always put a man first, or friends who will end your friendship because toxic partner, or just choosing a guy over your friendship, or maybe they get into a relationship and then they just suddenly just stop contacting you and not being your friend. Male-centered friends are so difficult to deal with and be friends with. I know that not everyone's perfect and people go through those phases. Like, don't let romantic love come over friendships. Both are very important. But I will add that even though, like, people go through those phases, whatever, something that's never okay is, say you're like out or something with friends and that friend wants to ditch you to go home with a guy and then you're left in a not safe environment. That is not okay. That is a reason to not be in a friendship anymore if they risk your safety. Which goes on to the next thing. A friend who risks your safety, leaves you out, especially at night alone, not your friend. Abandoning friend is actually not okay. I went through this past April. I went to a music festival, and the two people that I was with, they weren't close friends or anything. This was literally like our second time hanging out. Both decided to up and leave in the middle of it. I wanted to get my money's worth, so I stayed, but it was so horrible that they abandoned me. That alone was a reason for me to cut them off, because a friend respecting your safety and respecting, like, you being alive and not being endangered is bare minimum. Next one is friends who never make plans with you, never put in effort to reschedule if they cancel. Am I your intern? Am I your receptionist? Why am I at work right now? Why do I have to plan everything? Friends who don't put in effort to try to make plans with you. It's different if they're like really, really busy, but even if someone's busy, someone will make time for you if they do care about you, even if it's just a FaceTime call or something. Like, that's a red flag. Not always a reason not being friends with someone, but consistent, like, for a while,